Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast from January 12th through the 18th. Now, this week begins with the Temperance card, and this tells me you're being asked to slow down and find balance. All right. There's a lot of integration happening right now for you, emotionally, mentally, or even maybe spiritually. You're blending the old lessons with new awareness, and that takes essentially patience. Now, this week isn't about like the extremes, okay? It's about moderation, healing, and learning how to essentially move forward without forcing anything. Then you have the Four of Pentacles in the challenge and shadow position. Now, the challenge this week is around, holding on too tightly here. Now, the Four of Pentacles can show up as fear of loss, whether that's money, control, emotional safety, or even like security. You may be guarding something closely because you're unsure like what happens if you loosen that grip. But Scorpio, this card also asks you to, reflect. Are you protecting yourself, or are you preventing your own growth here? Because not everything needs to be controlled to be like safe. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse in the support and strength position. Now, your strength this week comes from recognizing when something is no longer worth waiting on. The Seven of Pentacles reverse says you're done pouring energy into something that isn't yielding results. And that awareness is pretty friggin' awesome, okay? So instead of continuing to invest out of obligation, you're choosing to redirect your effort more intentionally. Now, you're learning that patience doesn't mean staying stuck, which is great. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles in the love and relationship position. Now, in love and relationships, the Ace of Pentacles brings grounded new beginnings. This could look like, rebuilding trust slowly, starting fresh with a clearer expectation, or even approaching a relationship in a more practical and stable way. So this isn't flashy type of energy. It's reliable. Something solid essentially can grow here if you allow it to develop naturally. Then you have the Nine of Cups in career and purpose. In your career or life direction, I should say, the Nine of Cups is a beautiful sign of fulfillment, okay? So this suggests personal satisfaction, emotional alignment, and a sense that you're finally being rewarded for your efforts. You may feel more confident in choices or more content with, where you're headed. And also this card reminds you that success isn't just about achievement. It's about feeling good about what you've built, okay? Feeling good, as you should. I think that's how it goes, right? Then you have your Oracle card, guidance here. Now, this brings everything kind of together. It brings it all home. You're not meant to figure everything out alone right now. Guidance can come from your inner voice and from trusted outside perspectives. So listen carefully to, your intuition, to advice that resonates, to signs that feel aligned, okay? So the path forward becomes clearer when you stay open to wisdom from multiple directions. All right, Scorpio, this week is about finding balance, releasing that tight control, redirecting that energy, and stepping into more stable and fulfilling type of territory. You're learning to trust the process and yourself in a much deeper way. All right. Now, if this reading resonated or helped you make sense of where you're at, I love to hold space for a personal reading. Also, don't forget to follow or subscribe, I should say, share and like to support my work and help it reach others. But until next time, folks, or until we meet again, I should say, take care and bye.